Yo, what is up, guys? Rudolph's here, man. We are back. Hopefully, there's no audio problems this video. Lately, I've been having some audio problems. I'll try to talk a little bit louder for you guys in the back. But I think it's just something up with Twitch's volume system where you really just gotta have your volume up really high to hear really well. Cause when I'm in a parties and talking to other people, like I can talk in a normal voice, but then when I talk in a normal voice and I translate to YouTube and it just never, it seems really low. So today's video is how to pretty much tackle these domination games as quick as possible. Now I've already done pretty much one, two, three. How many teams is it? 20 teams already. 20. What am I on now? I still got a little bit more to go. So I'm on. How many I got left? One, two, seven more to go plus the final three. Let's just go in because it's gonna take a minute to load up the initial game. We're gonna go do this team here against the Clippers. Let's go ahead and load it up. Hall of Fame. Oh, let me show you guys my team real fast. Let me see. Anyone need contracts? Yes, they do happen. So while I'm bidding contracts, you guys can check out the team. Byron Davis at point guard. Why is it? Oh, my connection must be slower right now because it's kind of moving a little slow here. Luckily, I'm not playing any online matches, or I'll probably be lagging heavily right now. But anyways, yeah, here's the team. Yeah, so more so, just kind of pay attention more to the bench because once these guys come in, you guys are gonna know these guys. But once the bench comes in, you guys may be lost on who came in. So there's the bench. What we're gonna do here is talk about the most how to pretty much speed this up, and I'll try to condense this into 1 quarter, but depending on how much more thoughts I come up with as I do this, it may end up taking a little bit longer, 2 quarters, and even if it takes the whole game, it's fine because that will still only make this like a 20-minute video. So either way, it's really fine. This is a really solid team to go against. Nothing too crazy to look out for or anything like that. But yeah, we're pretty much going to show you how to do this the fastest way possible. So most times, if you've noticed, well, if each quarter minutes and there's 4 quarters, that's only 20 minutes. Should be only 20 minutes a game. And if you ever notice, sometimes these games take you 30 to 35 minutes. You know, you're like, what the heck? Why, if there's only 20 minutes total of game time on the clock, why does it take me so much longer? And I'm gonna kind of cover some of that stuff here. But first, if I'm just right off the bat, there's one change this helps as I play through it. But there's one I'm gonna do as soon as I can pause. As soon as I to the start. Okay, so here's the first change. We go to defensive settings, and this is the one and only change you're gonna actually need to do here, and just change it to no help. So drive no help rule. Oh, also by the way, this is not their typical. I've seen some, and you can't even do that strat here anyway. Where some people say just let your opponent score, and that's gonna speed the game up. That strat isn't gonna work too well here, because you have to win the game, and you're not gonna be able to win the game too easily or go on Hall of Fame if you let your teammates let them score. So first and foremost, thing I want to tell you here is you. I mean, so I mean, just kind of drain the shot clock here. But what I was going to point out first is avoid of and ones. Avoid getting fouled on the drive here. Here is potentially what is a foul. It depending on who was guarding me. If it was a more athletic point guard, that might have been a foul. But you want to really avoid fouls here. And another thing too to help win, you want to. And I'm not. I should have probably scripted this so I could have made sure I had a lot of clearer thoughts. But this is not for people. If you struggle to win these games already, this video is not for you. People who easily win these games, who have a solid team, and if your team is barely better than their team, you're gonna struggle to win games. And if you have a really overpowered team like pink diamonds, opals, you're straight, you're solid, you should be fine. But this is for the people who are not struggling with these games. If you're struggling with these games, this video may not help you too much until you get very comfortable at beating the Hall of Fame domination. But back to it. Okay, so we're trying to avoid fouls at all costs. Here, I'm not even gonna dunk it. I still end up getting fouled. So here, they're a dunk. A lot of times, almost guarantees they're gonna foul you. So I go a lot of times on fast breaks, go for layups when they're on your tail like that. We still ended up getting fouled, and this is the worst thing you want. Getting fouled stops the clock here. Now note this. The clock will continue to go forward. Even if they score, if I score, no matter who scores here, the clock will continue to move until it's under 1 minute left in the quarter. So here, notice here, well they didn't. Okay, serious. Okay, he's gonna score here. Notice the clock. Notice how the clock's still running. It's still going, still going, still going. Here, I'm even gonna roll the ball here. Clock's still going. It's still going. I'm killing as much time as possible. Just clearing that time off here. Another free lane here. Didn't have to do nothing there much, but just kind of crossed up CP. No fouls there. What we're trying to avoid. Clock's still going even for them. So right now, our main focus is to score as fast, well, not even as fast as possible. We're scoring here and trying to avoid getting fouled. We're trying to avoid fouling them. Now to go into wow, they're they're really doing good at intercepted passes this game. Here is exactly why I made the changes earlier. No help defense was so that I could play on ball defense without. Let me see if I can throw a oop here. Okay, I got a clean oop here. So here's the reason I changed to no help. So I can play on ball defense without them coming in the way to foul. So look here. I'm just on balling here, pressuring, pressuring, pressuring. I don't want anyone to come over and help me on it. Look, he's driving. Okay, here I scored. I don't care. I'm already got the lead. It doesn't matter. He scored. That's fine. The clock's still running. So him scoring doesn't do anything. I don't care if he scored. I don't care if he missed. The clock's gonna keep running until that last minute. So here, another easy lane, no foul. It was kind of a risky one. I would have rather have took a more cleaner lane. That was a chance of foul here. Let's see if we can get a steal. We couldn't get the steal here. That's fine. We're just letting them drain the clock out. We're playing. We're not letting them score because there's no point. They're cutting the clock out too. Okay, he scored. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Clock's still draining. So it doesn't matter. We're gonna roll the ball here again. This is another easy way to just kill some time. It, especially if you got the lead, no need, no rush, right? So here, I see Jalen Brown in the corner. I advise you not to really shoot on Hall of Fame. You miss a lot of shots, but if you know, I know certain people's releases really well. Jalen Brown's one of those guys, so I don't mind shooting with him every so often. So here, pressuring, timeout. Um, anything to note here? I think I'm gonna take another quarter. I feel like I haven't covered. It's a lot of stuff I still haven't covered. A lot of stuff I haven't showed you guys, especially when it's here. So 2 minutes. Notice how it feels. Notice the time. Oh, also another thing to point out is avoid fouling them. So here I'm not reaching. I'm just playing on ball defense. I'm not reaching. I went for a couple of side swipes here. My teammate fouled. That's what we don't want. Stops the clock here. So that's the worst thing. Look how many seconds we just cost us. Cost us like 5 seconds here. Now that may not seem like a lot, but it adds up over a bunch of countless fouls. Stops the clock. So here we're just letting him dribble it out. Whatever, whatever. He gets a shot up. We get the rebound, and it's a couple of changes I actually didn't even do yet that I forgot to show you guys. So here I'm gonna just take a shot here from the corner. Here clock is still moving. Here's some changes I'm finna do. Crash glass. I have a lot of problems with games where they keep constantly getting offensive rebounds and play conservative. This helps me out here on my teammates not fouling them every chance they get. So, because we're a better team defensively, so we foul anytime they get an open lane. We're usually gonna foul them. So we want to avoid getting those fouls. So here it looks like an easy lane here. Just trying to search for an easy bucket here. If not, it's fine. We don't clear. We can drain the whole shot clock. It's not like we need to score immediately. And even if we don't get that easy bucket, it's all right. I mean, we're really just playing these games to get to the end goal, which is the ultimate prize. So it doesn't matter if we score or not. We're winning already. So here, so, yeah. See, I didn't even get to show you guys. Okay, nice. He didn't foul there. Chris Paul. And what we really want to do here is slow it down. So I'm gonna show you guys something here. I'm gonna score here and show you guys the shot clock does not move anymore after under the last minute. So this is where you really want to kill the shot clock, by just dribbling it out. So here we're gonna see if we can score. If not, it's fine. Okay, we gotta score. Notice the shot clock does not move anymore. After that last minute, the shot clock does not move. So here we're just letting them dribble it out too. Chris Paul, they're gonna hold it for the last shot. So it's not like I gotta do anything here, but let them dribble it out. If you guys may not notice, but that was a extremely fast quarter. That quarter probably took about exactly 5 minutes and maybe 5 minutes and probably 20 seconds, cause they didn't. Did they call timeout? They might have called timeout. it was a couple things that they did. That one foul we had one foul. We had two fouls. We had a region foul, and then they fouled. Like the slowest things that happen. So notice shot clock's running once the quarter starts, and we really don't want fouls. Shouldn't take the layup. It was too congested in the lane. But I was hoping to take it anyway. Hoping to just get a easy, quick bucket there. Um, so free throw slows the game down. The shot clock's not moving. Is or the quarter clock, not shot clock. The quarter clock. When I say shot clock, I meant quarter clock. So game clock. I'm just say game clock is moving. Like I said, even if they score here, if they don't, this is the reason I made the defensive changes is so we don't when they drive. Lucas he doesn't come over and foul. And here I just stood there and I still end up getting a foul, which those are the worst kinds. When you like, I would rather just gave him. If I knew I would have fouled there, I would have gave him that open bucket. Those are the worst ones you really want to avoid. And that was an N one too. You want to really avoid. Looks like if I dunk there, it might have been a foul. I went for to avoid the foul. I'm just let them play. Don't let them score. Don't do anything. Just play normally. There I could have, but it looked foul. Notice, but small things I'm not pointing out here that I wish I was able to. But it's at this point it's secondhand nature to me, so I have to really think about it to explain it. But I'm intentionally letting them score some of these open lanes. So if they manage to get blow past me or whatever, I'm not gonna jump with them unless it looks like it's an easy block. If it looks like I'm gonna foul, I'm not gonna do it. So, for example, here, this Chris Paul's going in. I jumped at the last second where it would have been a block if I could have got it. My teammate came in. He came in there and got the block for me. That's why we put the changes in, by the way. Is so he doesn't come over there and help because a lot of times when he comes over and help, he fouls, and that foul slows the game. Clock's moving. Notice I haven't even drained the clock in a minute. Call timeout. That's gonna kill some time off. So we're just smashing B right now just to quickly end the time. And notice how I made the changes like rebounding. I made all these in game, so it didn't cost me any time to call a timeout or anything like that. I made those in game. I only had one one change I had to make by calling pausing the game. So that only took like 3 seconds. So here, like I said, we're just letting them dribble it out. Here, no need to foul. Just holding it here. No need to foul. Just stand in place. All right, they took a dumb shot. This is normally what's gonna happen on most pretty smart, but most teams are gonna end up just taking a dumb shot. So here, I advise you not to shoot on Hall of Fame. You miss a lot of shots, but if you know your players, you can place pretty solidly. So I think I haven't missed a single three this game too. So, but it's still impressive for Hall of Fame. And I didn't even green those shots. So here we're just playing nice defense here, and even you can even let them shoot. They're gonna miss like 8 out of 10 of their shots, so you can even let them shoot here. It should be a no foul here. Shot clock's going, like I said. We're playing good D, and we're playing good D and killing the game clock. So notice I haven't fouled them. Sure, take that shot. He makes a shot here. Shot clock still draining, like I showed you earlier. Just roll the ball out, man. This kills like 10 seconds here. 10 seconds. That's 10 free seconds we just killed without wasting our shot clock or anything like that. Just 10 free seconds. And it may, like I said, it's no rushing getting a bucket. So we can work to make a smarter play than just getting like a foul or something like that. So here, I'm not even gonna go in because I don't want to get the foul. That's fine. We got the rebound. Even more time. They stole it right back, which is gonna happen. Even though they're worse cars than us, they're all on Hall of Fame. They're gonna play some great defense, and yeah, somehow we managed to not get any fouls there, so that was really good. No fouls. We're gonna take a shot here. Yeah. Got our own rebound. Like I said, no point in rushing it really here. Um, oops, I told the wrong person to cut in. I meant to tell Jalen Brown to cut in. Luckily, no foul there. Like I said, shot clock's still moving. Shot clock's gonna stop in the next 30 seconds once it gets to a minute. So once here, I'm gonna get a second chance to show you guys what to really avoid once you get to that minute. So here, like I said, shot clock's still going. So it's no point. We're just scoring. Yeah, you need to get to a certain amount of MT, which I've always gone past that amount. Normally you got to get 800, I believe. 800. I always get like 1500 MT. So normally minimum. Most of the time I've gotten like 1800 a lot of times. Sometimes like the lowest low 13. And that lets you know it's a really you're playing really fast because you're not even scoring a lot of buckets. So here, like I said, we're just on balling here and get in the habit of playing good on ball. If you don't, this method won't work too well. If you gotta get occasional stops here and there, like you can't on ball them here and not like get any stops at all. Oh, that slowed the clock down, but that's fine. That's fine because we're under a minute anyway, so that's fine. That still would have been perfect for the shot clock. So notice here we're on a minute. The shot clock doesn't move if they score. So it's best to actually get stops here. This is where you really don't want them to get stops. And this is, like I said, where you really want to drain the clock. So here we're gonna take our full clock because if we score, the shot clock stops. If and we just want to avoid the shot clock stopping, or we want the game clock to avoid the game clock stopping. So here we're gonna take a shot. We greened it. It don't matter if you make it or not. If it, that would have been even better. But if he makes it, cool, whatever. But it would if they got the rebound, it would have kept the game going. Okay, it's still here, and we're gonna hold it to the game into the final last second. We're gonna shoot a last second shot, and and that's how we're gonna end this quarter. Or do we even take the shot? Yeah, we take a shot. Probably would better for our 3 point percentage if we didn't take the shot, but it's whatever. Because you're not really gonna make a lot of threes anyway on here, Hall of Fame. But yeah. So so far we're up big on them. Normally a lot of times, depending on the team, you don't always get like if you're playing a really good defensive team, you don't much. We've gotten a lot of lucky steals, things like that. So a lot of things that happen in this game that don't normally always happen. That makes our score so much higher than theirs. But yeah, we're up good. At this point, no. I mean, a lot of times, sometimes the game can still depend on what team you go against. Here, just playing solid D. I'm not gonna jump with him. I'm not gonna jump because that's leading to a foul. So that's exactly what I was talking about there. Let me actually run that back because that was a beautiful play to establish what I was talking about here. So this is why we on ball to avoid fouling. I'm not fouling him. I'm just playing good defense, and this was a good shot contest. He's gonna still make it because it's Hall of Fame and whatnot. Aaron Gordon, he didn't come in and help. That's why I made that change. If Aaron Gordon came and helped, this would have probably been a foul. Slowed the game down some more. I'm gonna go and stop talking here and unpause it to get back to the game. But so here, that was potentially a foul. But luckily, looked up, didn't get a foul there. Shot clock still going. So even though they're taking their sweet time, I'm okay with that. Take as much time as you want to inbound the ball. You've taken the shot clock up. So Chris Paul here just holding them. We're not doing anything special. Wait, let me see if I can get that stop. Yep, we got to stop there. Don't care. Oh, we want to avoid that. I didn't jump at all. He naturally drew the foul, and that's what draw does. By the way, if you were curious as to what the heck does the draw foul do, I didn't jump. I didn't even pin my arm up. Chris Paul managed to get that foul purely off his draw foul ability. So if you were wondering what the heck does draw foul do, that's exactly what it does. So here, I'm just gonna play a little smart. I could have forced a shot there, but it looked like it would have been a foul. So I evaded. So Antoine, I think is guarding me. So I should better outspeed him. Not as clean as I wanted to. End up getting a foul. This is what you want to avoid. Try to avoid getting as many fouls as possible. We're gonna shoot these free throws. It actually would be better if I really was that deep into it, I would have purposed the rebound to speed the shot clock up, but the game clock up. But it's fine. It's not. I'm not that pressed for it. That few of seconds. But yeah. So here, see if we get a block. Yeah, we got our own block here. And another reason too is I couldn't think of the words earlier, but you want to dictate your own offense. So that's why I made that switch earlier too. The no help, don't help. You want to be able to dictate your own help. So I'm gonna switch to the center or power forward or whoever is that's already in the paint to dictate who comes and helps on that. So here we got a steal here. We just throw a oop here. Shot clock still going. I mean, what you like I said, that this initial 4 minutes of every quarter, you want to make sure the game goes as smooth as possible without any interruptions. So fouls, reaches. No, I haven't got one reach yet. Except my computer. My computer reached on its own. I have not had one reach here yet. Notice that, not one reach yet. So we're just playing good on ball defense without reaching. I have reached a little bit, but I managed to get the steal. So some of these reaches where I got in the steal, they could have went wrong if 2K wanted to screw me over. But I'm not being hyper aggressive. Is basically the point here. I'm not jumping at every chance that I could to get a steal. I'm just pretty much playing slow paced defense, let them kind of do what they want to do without fouling them. So here, open lane. Hopefully, this is why I don't dunk. If I did a layup here, I was guaranteed not to get fouled there. Dunking, he almost fouled me, and that would have been tragic if I had to shoot free throws. So here, and I didn't jump, I didn't do anything there. He just naturally drew a foul from me just standing there. So those are the worst when you're just standing there and they get a foul. Because I would at that point I would have just let you have the layup. If I known you would have got the foul, I would have just let you have the layup. So here, shot clock's going again. Just kind of so that looks like it's gonna be a foul. Okay, that's fine. Somehow we didn't get the rebound, but that's fine. Couldn't get the steal there. That's fine. We're not gonna foul. We're not gonna foul. Let them have it. Let them have it. Keep the shot clock going. No shot clock still going. Anytime they score two is when I'm always gonna do this when they score. This wastes a couple more seconds. Couple more seconds just got wasted right there. I need to count exactly how many seconds one of these days, but just killed a couple of seconds there. I score based off of how easy the bucket looks. Like if the first 4 seconds of the shot clock were it's no nothing that like I'm not gonna hold the ball every shot clock because obviously you got to get points to win the game and you need points to make sure you get enough MT to get the get so you don't got to repeat these games, right? Get all the MT you need so you can get all 3 stars. Basically, is what I was trying to get at. But here, like if I had an open bucket, I would take it. Like I'm not gonna waste the shot clock because they're gonna waste the shot clock for me. So here I'm gonna just take a dumb shot. Um, there's no way you're gonna make that on Hall of Fame. But yes, it doesn't matter here. So here now we're at that point under that minute. So we're gonna do like I said earlier. This is crucial where we really want to get stops here. So just so we can keep the shot clock going. So here there's definitely a miss. Hopefully, okay, we got the rebound. Now we're gonna drain the shot clock here ourselves. So we're gonna hold it um, until we'll just take a dump shot once it gets to under 24. Well, we better get under 24. So here, cut in, Byron, and can we get our own rebound here? No, we couldn't get the rebound. That's fine. They got 24 seconds, so hopefully, if they don't take an immediate shot here, they're gonna probably hold it for the rest of the quarter. Notice I just killed that minute flawlessly. I killed that last minute flawlessly. You guys may not even have noticed it, but normally, okay, and ooh, we can take a better shot than that. Yeah, that's a better shot. Even though we're not gonna make it, but flawlessly killed that last 1 minute. Cause notice if I score, if they score, if I score, they score, the game clock will stop. If no one scores, the game clock keeps going. So I managed to keep the game clock going for a whole minute. Last minute is what you really want to go for here. Hopefully, just like okay, no foul, cool. One little small detail I meant to mention earlier in the video: the last quarter, fourth quarter, the shot clock stops. It doesn't keep going once you reach the 2 minute mark for the last quarter. So this is where it really this if you've ever wondered why does the game feel the slowest at the fourth quarter, this is why. Because the shot clock does not keep going after 2 minutes. So the ball has to be in play for the shot clock to be the game clock to be moving. So basically, yeah. So Here we're just playing. I mean, our team's just naturally better, so they're getting steals even without me playing a passing lanes or anything like that. We're just naturally getting steals because we have a better team. So if you don't have a better team, you're not gonna get some of these lucky easy buckets like I am. But that's all right. So just playing. All right, fine, have it. Like at that point, I can't stop you without potentially fouling you. So you can have the bucket at that point. But if this was like a real person, a real game, I would have definitely went to stop that. Here, let's just go for a euro. Let's here cut in Gordon. Okay, yeah, Gordon, you got an easy bucket. Nice, no foul there. Looked like it was gonna be a foul at first. No foul. We just killed a bunch of time on that clock. Cause we couldn't get the side swipe. That's fine. That's like the most risk you need to take getting a steal. Looks good. You're gonna start getting dumb fouls, like reaching fouls, like that. So for the bet, I just three. This is hard. I'm making a lot of threes today. I do not expect to make as many threes as I am today because I normally am like one of six on wide open threes. So surprisingly making all my threes today. Here, so I just kind of jumped. That was actually a dumb jump. If he had pump fake, that would have been a foul. Luckily, no foul there. Okay. He took a pull up. I don't even want to jump because they usually miss most of the pull ups they take unless they green it. So here, no foul. Okay, nice. No foul there. The shot clock still moving. Quick game. Like quick. If you feel like this game is going by fast, it's because I haven't gotten too many. Nothing. No minute. No real distraction. Your shot clock still going. No point. Once we get under the 2 minutes though, it will stop. So we got to start really draining the clock on the possessions just to make sure the game is just going really smooth. So let's go for a floater here. Get our own rebound, but no need. We made it. Notice the shot clock is not moving. It's not moving to the inbound the ball. So that's just what I want to point out. Fourth quarter, it starts at 2 minutes. So I don't know why 2K decided to do this, or if this is an actual basketball or what. But yeah, that last quarter. If you've ever wondered why does it feel so long, that is why. And I didn't. I should have drained the clock more, but I had an easy bucket there. But it would have been smarter for me to have not scored there. But at this point, we're talking like seconds, so it's not too crucial here. Like, cause they inbound the ball pretty quick when you score, so it's not like too crucial. But you really want to drain as much time as you can. So here, lucky us, they didn't score. We really want to make sure you don't let them score here. So here, is that an easy bucket? Yes, it is. I should probably drain some more time off the clock, but at this point, the last 2 minutes, I mean, it's up to you. If you really want to hold the ball for the full 24, that would be the smartest play to let the time really run. But just so I'm not completely bored, I kind of like to score a little bit in the last 2 minutes. But normally you're only worried about the last minute for the other three quarters though. So this one here is kind of it's its own little deal. So here we're just kind of draining the clock here. I'm gonna intentionally wait to 10 seconds and then we'll hear Byron Davis like he's gonna get an easy bucket. So I was gonna wait to under 10 seconds on my shot clock. So there's another steal here. Uh sh I just killed more time there. At that I would have rather have not even went for the steal there, but it's all right. And I just made a reach, so I'm playing really good now. I should just really be letting them dribble it out at this point. So I'm gonna bait him to shoot it, baiting them to shoot it because I know they're gonna miss, and I'm gonna dribble the ball out myself. So and that right there is how you pretty much play the most effective game you can. I didn't reach. I avoided as much as I could getting fouled on drives and things like that. So that's probably the hardest part about this is avoiding those simple fouls if you possible. Take the most wide open shots you can. If you can't get a wide open drive, just shoot a three or something like that to avoid getting fouled. But you want to avoid shooting free throws. Notice here, if you don't see free throw minimum 10 shots, that's you've done well. You've done well, and that was Hall of Fame. I couldn't tell at first because I was making threes. That was probably 3 point percentage I've had. Like, what was my percentage? 3 pointer, 6 of 10. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shot 60% on Hall of Fame before. But anyways, yeah, that's the game, man. I think I feel like I might have still missed some stuff here, but like I said, the most crucial part is that last minute on those quarters is to make sure you do not you do not score. You hold the ball. Hold the ball and don't let them score. Let them force a shot, miss. If they make it, it's not the end of the world. Whatever, it's a couple of seconds. But we're doing whatever we can to save us these precious seconds, and that leads to maybe this game was probably only 22 minutes, 23 minutes total, so it wasn't too long of a game. And that cuts the time down. That's much better than 30 minutes or 33 minutes. So I don't know exactly how long that game was. You guys can do the math on how long it took me with the. I did make a couple pauses there to talk. Yeah, but anyways, I hope it was helpful. Hope I pointed out. Hopefully, I explained everything I tried to. And if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. We're out, verse. Man, we're out. Peace.